Hello students, welcome back to Future Foundation. Students, in last class of straight lines, we have learned how to find angle between two lines and also discussed the cases of parallel and perpendicular lines and did some examples. Now in today's class, we will extend the concept of angle between two lines when one line is parallel to y-axis or x-axis, and we will also discuss condition of coincident lines and also discuss some questions. So let's start the class. So students, make heading angle between two lines when one line is parallel to y-axis. So students, what I am saying, let us draw its figure first. Now we have to find the angle between lines when one line is parallel to y-axis. Say a line parallel to y-axis is this, and other line is say this. So we have to find the angle between these two. Say this is theta. Okay, this is L1, this is L2. Okay, this line is having slope M2. If this L2 is making angle M2, angle theta 2 with x-axis, and L1 is perpendicular to x-axis, so case will become like this: theta plus theta 2 is equal to 90 degree, right? So theta 2, so theta is 90 minus theta 2, or tan theta is tan of 90 minus theta 2, right? Or tan theta will become cot theta 2, or you can say tan theta will become 1 upon tan theta 2, and tan theta 2 is nothing but m2. So tan theta is 1 by m2, or you can say theta is tan inverse of 1 by m2, right? So now, so students, if we need to find angle between two lines when one line is parallel to y-axis, then we can say directly angle will be tan inverse of reciprocal of the slope of the given line other than line parallel to y-axis. For example, find angle between x is equal to 4 and root 3x minus 5 plus 3 is equal to 0. So first of all, find slope for the inclined line. So m2 is equal to minus root 3 upon minus 1. So m2 is root 3, right? So tan theta will be 1 by m2 or 1 by root 3. So theta will be tan inverse of 1 by root 3, or I can say theta is equal to pi by 6. So directly no need to use the formula or angle between two lines. This can be directly written. Now, what we have seen, angle between two lines when one line is parallel to y-axis. Now, come to the next condition. Angle between two lines when one line is parallel to x-axis. Okay. So first of all, draw figure. What I am saying, let us understand by this diagram. So one line is parallel to x-axis and other line is inclined with some angle. So we need to find this angle theta. Now if this theta 2 is the angle made by L2 with x-axis, then according to situation or condition, I can say theta is equal to theta 2, right? Alternate interior angles are equal. So tan theta is equal to tan theta 2 or tan theta is equal to m2 if m2 is slope of line L2, right? So theta will become tan inverse of m2. So again in this case also we need not to use the angle formula for angle between two lines, right? For example, find the angle between root 3x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0 and y is equal to 4, right? So we all know very well y is equal to 4 is line parallel to x-axis, right? And other line is inclined with some angle. So first of all write its slope, which is again minus root 3 upon minus 1, which is root 3. So tan theta can be directly written as tan m2, right? Which is root 3. So theta will become tan inverse root 3 or theta is 5 by 3, right? Okay, now write one caption. Two lines are coincident. Two lines are coincident. Two parallel lines are coincident if distance between them is 0. Okay, what I said, if one line is this, say L1, and other line which is parallel to L1 and distance between them is 0, or you can say other line overlapping with L1, say L2. In that case, lines are coincident. Okay, so now we need to find the condition. What is the condition? when two lines are coincident. So let's say L1 is E1x plus P1y plus C1 is equal to 0, and L2 is E2x plus P2y plus C2 is equal to 0. So if L1 and L2 are coincident, then A1 upon A2 is equal to P1 upon P2 is equal to C1 upon C2. This is the required condition. Okay, this is the required condition. Now, for example, if 2x plus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0 and lambda x plus 6y plus 2 is equal to 0 are coincident, lines, then find lambda. Okay, so according to question, means if lines are coincident, then A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2. So we will write 2 upon lambda is equal to 3 upon 6 is equal to 5 upon 2, right? So from this, or 2 upon lambda is equal to 5 upon 2, so lambda will become 4 by 5, and from this, that is 2 upon lambda is equal to 3 upon 6, so lambda is equal to 4. Now in these two cases, lambda is not equal, so implies given lines are not coincident for any value of lambda, मतलब तुमको पागल बनाया गया था, ऐसा कोई भी लैम्डा एग्जिस्ट नहीं करता है, राइट? फॉर दीज टू लाइन्स टू बी कोइंसिडेंट. Okay, now make one more caption for inclination of lines are complementary. Means if inclination of lines are complementary, then product of slopes is equal to 1. Means m1 into m2 is equal to 1. So if there are two lines having some inclination and some of those inclinations is 90 degree, means theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to 90 degree. So theta 1 is equal to 90 minus theta 2. Okay, or tan theta 1 is equal to tan of 90 minus theta 2, means tan theta 1 is equal to cot theta 2, or m1 is equal to 1 by m2, means m1 m2 is equal to 1. If we understand from the figure, say this is line L1, this is line L2. Okay, so M1 and M2 are their respective slopes. This is theta 1, this is theta 2, and here theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to 90 degree, and product of slopes will be 1. For example, find the angle between two lines if one of the lines is inclined at an angle of 60 degree with x-axis, and also product of their slopes is 1, right? So in question it is given that the slopes of this product of their slopes is 1, so we can directly write as m1 m2 is equal to 1, implies theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to 90 degree. Okay, but for angle between two lines we need m1 and m2, right? And also it is given that m1 is tan 60, which is root 3, so directly m2 will be 1 by root 3. So by using formula, it is tan theta is equal to mod of m1 minus m2 on 1 plus m1 m2, that is mod of root 3 minus 1 by root 3 on 1 plus root 3 into 1 by root 3. Okay, or tan theta is equal to 3 minus 1 on 1 plus root 3, right? Root 3 plus 1. Okay, so theta is equal to tan inverse of 2 upon root 3 plus 1. This is a required angle. Now let us do some more questions related to slope of the line. Question is, find the number of straight lines passing through 2, 4 and forming a triangle of 16 square centimeter area with coordinate axes. Okay, so draw diagram first. Let us consider one of the straight lines which are passing through 1, 2, 4 is this point is 2, 4, Let's say it is meeting x-axis at A and y-axis at B. Okay. And this area is 16 square centimeter. So let's say slope is m. So we can write equation of this line in terms of m as y minus 4 is equal to m times x minus 2. Okay. So for area we need to find x-intercept and y-intercept. So for A, put y is equal to 0 for A. Y is 0. So 0 minus 4 is equal to m times x minus 2. So x is equal to 2 minus 4 by m. So A is 2 minus 4 by m, comma 0. And for B, put x is equal to 0 in above equation. So y minus 4 is equal to m times 0 minus 2. So y is equal to 4 minus 2m. So they will become 0 comma 4 minus 2m. Now also it is given that delta is equal to 16 square centimeter. So 16 is equal to half OA into OB. So mod of OA, that is 2 minus 4m, 2 minus 4 by m into mod of 4 minus 2m. Okay, and after removing mod, plus minus will appear on LHS. So plus minus 16 is equal to 1 by 2, 2m minus 4 into 4 minus 2m by m. Okay, or plus minus 32m is equal to 8m minus 4m square minus 16 plus 8m. Okay, so there will be two cases, one for positive and one for negative. So 32m is equal to 16m minus 4m square minus 16, and second one is minus 32m is equal to 16m minus 4m square minus 16. So 4m square plus 16m plus 16 is equal to 0, or m square plus 4m plus 4 is equal to 0. From here m plus 2 whole square is equal to 0 will become m is equal to minus 2. And from this side 4m square minus 48m plus 16 is equal to 0. So here t is greater than 0 implies two real values of m are possible. So if there are two m implies there are two lines. So in total there will be three straight lines passing through 2 comma 4 and will make a triangle of area 16 square centimeter. So number of straight lines is equal to 3. So what we have learned in this example, so make note for this one. So notice whenever we have to find the number of straight lines, consider equation of line in terms of m, that is in terms of slope if possible. Number of real values of m will be number of straight lines. Okay, so this is required note. Okay, now let us move to next question. Question is, find equation of straight line passing through 1, 2 and making 45-degree angle with 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. Okay, so if let's say slope of required line is m, so equation of line we can consider as y minus 2 is equal to m times x minus 1, right? Okay, but we do not need equation of line in terms of m for this question, because in this question we have to find angle between line 2x plus 3y is equal to 10 and other line having slope m, say. So tan theta will become mod of m1 minus m2. So m1 is minus 2 by 3 and m2 is same. So mod of m minus minus 2 by 3 upon 1 plus m1 m2, that is m into minus 2 by 3, and tan theta is tan 45 and tan 45 is 1, and in RHS after removing mod it will become plus minus 1, and in RHS this will be 3 plus 3m plus 2 upon 3 minus 2m. Again there will be two cases, one for plus and one for minus. 3 minus 2m is equal to 3m plus 2, and second one minus 3 plus 2m is equal to 3m plus 2, right? So 1 is equal to 5m, means m is equal to 1 by 5, and in this case m is equal to minus 5. So did you observe one thing, that there are two lines possible and which are perpendicular to each other. Means what is the situation? Situation is like this. If this is one line, 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. Another is this line having slope 1 by 5. Okay, and which is passing through 1 comma 2. So the line is also possible which is passing through the same point and is perpendicular to this line having slope 1 by 5. So this slope is minus 5. So students, equation of line will become y minus y1, that is y minus 2, is equal to 1 by 5 x minus 1, or y minus 2 is equal to minus 5 times x minus 1. So students, for today's class this was all about. Now let us meet in next class. Till then, bye bye, take care.